What happened in Vegas that didn't stay in Vegas? Co-workers got drunk and hooked up in Vegas while we were there for business. She got pregnant, they decided to give it a shot, they've been together happily for 10 years. I know a guy whose wife came home from a convention in Vegas with a bun in the oven. She must have had a good time. The husband had a vasectomy a couple of years earlier.
15 years or so ago, back when I was a bartender, had one of my regulars come in. Pretty typical middle-class dad type, khaki shorts and polo shirts, basic white guy haircut, and tell me all about going to Vegas the week before with some friends, and his experience smoking crack out of a light bulb in the back seat of a Honda Civic with a couple of hookers, just prior to taking advantage of their services.
Told him that was exactly the kind of story they meant needed to stay in Vegas. It was always weird seeing him at the restaurant with his wife and kids after that. OJ breaking into the hotel room to steal merch. My mom made out with Wee Man in the pool at the Venetian. I tell that tidbit to anyone that will listen. On a work trip we were in Vegas for a weekend. One of the work managers got caught feeling up one of my coworkers.
It was kinda an open secret he was creeping on the women in the office, but then he got caught by several employees with the owner in the room, so he got canned. David Copperfield's sexual assault allegations.
He can't make that shit disappear.
That Prince Harry scandal, with the naked billiards. That got out. My best friend came to visit me in SoCal and I thought it would be fun to take her to Vegas for a weekend, as she had never been there.
That's when I found out that she had a serious gambling addiction.
Out of everywhere I could have taken her.
My teenager, born several years ago 9 months after a Vegas getaway. Edited for the pedantic folks commenting that I gave birth to a teenager open-mouth smile. Herpes. That shit'll come back with you. Homer and Ned dishonored their wedding vows.
Met a British girl who had just ditched her friend who she was traveling across America with. The friend was having issues, so girl decided to go solo without much of a plan.
I traveled around in a camper van and my new job pushed the start date back a month. So me and here ended up spending that month together around Utah and Arizona.
Got married, and can you believe the audacity?
She came home with me. Tailhook scandal, 1991.